Alright, what's going on everybody? Wicked Wookie here, and we're taking a look at the Starlancer TAC today. At first glance, it's not much different. You'll notice red lights, and the silhouette is more or less the same, but then you see the gigantic size 5s hanging off of it. And the pilot still does have the size 4s. The remote turrets still have size 4s. However, there are two new rocket pods at the back of it that are gimbaled, and these are controlled by the co-pilot, and they hold 12 missiles. Now, we did test these in the PTU literally within like an hour of this thing dropping, so we did have issues with the missiles locking on and kind of what direction they were pointing. Entering from the back of the ship, this part is still going to be the same as the MAX, I believe. So it's going to hold the same amount of cargo or ships there. It's not until you get to the center of the ship where you start to see the differences. The next room will be medical. You will have 2 tier 3 med beds, and you can respawn here, but it is just tier 3. Here you'll have the jump seats with a quick exit out each side. Now, I'm not sure if these ramps are meant to go all the way down, but if not, you're not going to be able to get back in if you're in planetary gravity. You're going to have to go back to the elevator or come back in through the rear ramp. The next room you're going to come to is a turret room with the twin size 5s, or what the Redeemer used to have. I'm sure that doesn't hurt. And in case you need to change landing struts, the size 5 double as ship jacks. And I've got to say, I really like whatever this ammo belt fed looking thing is, along with the wine cellar power canisters. It looks really cool and really important. And I'm hoping one day we'll be able to reload ballistic weaponry. Okay, the next room is going to be your suit locker room. This is going to be a little different than the MAX. It has 8 suit lockers, and you lose that little bench you had to sit down on. Okay, going up to the top floor, the flight deck is the same as the MAX, but when you get to the galley, that is where it starts to change. It's still a very large dining / common area. No pool table. You get 8 bunks, 2 bathrooms, a gun rack, which is kind of odd that it's not next to the suit locker downstairs. But anyway, there it is. Then moving again, we have the Fury hangar, which even has its own outline of the Fury stamped into the floor, so you know which way to park. Now, we did try to put a couple other ships in here, like the Archimedes / Merlin, and the Pisces never looked so large in this game than viewing it through this little Fury hangar. You could probably fit 2 Furies in here, but you're going to lose any rapid deployment capabilities if you're squeezing 2 in. Okay, and the engine room is our last stop. Nothing's really changed here. This is still the same as the MAX. Now, the notable differences in the components is for the tactical, you're going to have 2 size 3 shields, and you're going to have 1 size 3 power plant, and you do get a hull buff with a hull HP of 116,600. Now, this stuff could be changed between the time I filmed this and now, but currently, at the time of recording, that is the numbers on it. The tactical is going to be a little slower on rolling and its top speed, not by a whole lot. The MAX wasn't fast to begin with, but there you go. Yeah, guys, go check it out if you hadn't already, and y'all have a good evening.